Good morning, everyone, and we are live again here on my Instagram today. Today, I'm speaking with Mario, and he knows a lot about astrology. I've met Mario a few years ago um, by coincidence, and then by that time I didn't knew he knew so much about astrology. By that time, I thought he knew a lot about filming, but then I discovered he knows a lot about the Vedic astrology. Mario, he read my astrology also. Hey, Mario, here you are.
Orsaya, yeah.
We speak in English today because I'm going to put it also on the International Online Hypnosis Society
Yeah, that's no
course.
problem. Yeah, it's no problem.
So how is your English?
Yeah, I'm good in English. It's no problem for me to
No,
talk
I thought
English.
so.
Yeah.
So welcome. How nice to see you here. So we
Yes, thank you.
succeeded to get you in here. That's nice. I've just told the viewers that a few years ago I've met you, and by that time I didn't know that you know so much about astrology. And your specialty is the Vedic astrology.
Vedic Astrology, yeah.
I know. And can you tell us a bit about it? What's the difference between the Vedic astrology and about the
The
Western?
difference between Vedic and Western astrology is number one, the Vedic astrology uses the sidereal zodiacs, and Western astrology uses the tropical zodiac. The sidereal zodiac, that is exactly, like when we're speaking now, like Mars is in Aries, and you can see that Mars is in Aries in the sky. That is exactly like with the sidereal zodiac. But the Western astrology, tropical zodiac, it can be in like Taurus or something. So for me personally, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, and why doesn't it make sense for you?
Because it's not the real placement of the planet. So when you draw a birth chart of somebody, the planets that are in the chart, maybe like in Leo, maybe in real life it's in Cancer or in Virgo or something, so that doesn't make sense for me. And yeah, yesterday I came across an article about Western astrology also. It said also that 1700 years ago it was aligned with the sidereal zodiac, but because of the tilt of the earth is tilted a little bit, and the Western astrology tropical zodiac don't account that, the tilt of the earth. So every year it's a small piece of that they running behind, and in like 1500 1700 years it's already one sign. It's already almost like 30 degrees. So yeah.
So because we can prove this by you've read my cards in the
Yeah,
Vedic
yeah.
astrology, and for example, I'm in a Western astrology. I'm a Scorpio, but in the Vedic astrology, I was a.
I don't know anymore yet. I forgot which ascendant you were. Do
I
you
thought I
know
was
which
a. I'm sorry.
do you know which ascendant you were?
You told me boogschutter. How do you say it in English?
Sagittarius, yeah.
A
Yeah,
Sagittarius. Yes.
and you live also like a Sagittarius. I forgot, but now that you told me that you're a Sagittarius people, they are born teachers.
Yes.
Sagittarius is a born teacher. So yeah.
So this was an interesting thing. You've read this card for me, and also in this card was written for me that my interest for the astrology, for the hypnosis, this also was in this card. I remember.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And not only interest. Oh, sorry, I'm going on my bed because I have to put my phone in the charger.
I understand. Yes, take your time.
Yeah. No, but not only I remember again your chart, and not only could you see that there was an interest for astrology and all these esoteric science and stuff, but also that you are going to make your work out of it, that you are going to do this for a living, that you could see also, because that is like the 10th house. And that is what I said, you know, like in Western astrology, maybe the planets that are in your 10th house, maybe in Western astrology they are in your 9th house or in your 11th house, and then it means something else already. Yeah, that's why for me it Western astrology, I don't bother about that, because it just don't make sense for me, really.
And
I always perceive it as like a pop culture astrology, like in magazines and stuff you can read. For everybody it's the same. That's a lie already. It cannot be that way. You know, you cannot say that. And my main problem with Western astrology is the sign that they use, because they are using the sun sign and not the ascendant. The ascendant moves every 2.5 hours in the sky. The sun sign moves every month. So you cannot say that if you are born between like 21 June and 21 July that you are a Cancer. Not everybody is the same the whole month. So you have to you have to look at your personal chart.
so,
And
of course, I've already popped into the question immediately, but can you tell us a bit about who is Mario and how did he met astrology?
I am yeah, I was a carpenter before. You know, I I was good in school and everything, but I never wanted to go to school, so I went in the constructions. I was a carpenter. I was like a stijgerbouwer, they call that in Dutch. I don't know how to say it in English, but I was that. And yeah, after a while I got sick, and I got arthritis, MS, and psoriasis, and those kind of stuff. So yeah, I was bound to bed for like 1 year almost. I couldn't walk and nothing. And gradually I started to change my life and my way of thinking and everything. And so like 6 years ago, I met astrology. I'm only doing astrology for like 6 years now. And 6 years ago, I met astrology and Vedic astrology. And before, it always interested me, you know. I always had an interest for Vedic astrology, but I always thought that, no, it's too hard, it's too difficult for me to understand. And when I digged into it, I saw that, you know, it's not difficult at all. You know, it's not hard to understand at all. You know, it's just like science. You know, it's just like math and yeah, all other science. So
But,
yeah.
so you
Okay.
studied
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Sorry, I
astrology?
got a phone call. Yeah, I
Okay.
studied astrology. I saw my own birth chart, and I was so amazed about all these things that I didn't even understand about myself, but my chart could say to me that, yeah, this is why you are like this is why you are like that, and all this stuff. And so it was crazy for me, you know, like the first month I was really flabbergasted. I I could only look with my mouth open to astrology, because I thought to myself, you know, this is crazy that I never saw something. And that's why I also say that astrology is the grandmother of all science on this planet, because no other science, there's no other science in this world that can tell you how your life is going to be, and can predict things about your life through one simple chart.
So, and
You don't need that. Hmm?
you told us you were ill a few years
Yeah,
ago,
yeah,
and you did intermittent fasting, I believe.
yeah,
About
yeah.
this changed a lot for your health. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
know.
No, I turned vegan. I turned vegan. I stopped eating sugar, white sugar. I stopped eating gluten. Yeah, and all these things, they did miracles for me. It's like wonders, you know, happened in my life. And intermittent fasting also, of course, you know, because uh, I I I always say that from the moment that we are born, yeah, our body is only busy with processing food all day. And so with intermittent fasting, you give your body the chance to stop processing food and do other stuff to heal yourself, because our body cannot multitask. You know, that's why you also see that people who have like cancer and those kind of stuff, they had, all of them, they had a lot of stress before they got ill. They had so much stress, you know, that like a breakup, or they lost their job, or this or that. Something big happened in all their lives because there's so much stress. And when your body is busy processing food and everything, you cannot heal yourself.
No.
And that is the thing with everybody who get ill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've did before the summer holiday. We did hypnosis. I've
Yeah.
done with you.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
can you tell us a bit about what it did for you, the hypnosis?
Hypnosis was crazy. It was like also a bit like astrology. I was looking at it like, yo, what happened? You know, really, I got connected to my soul, and I was able to talk to my soul and give him like instructions about things that I wanted and this and that. And after a while, I saw things happening in my life, you know, like the session what I did with you over there. We were focused on uh health, on my health, power in my body and all these things, you know. It's no lie, but within 1 week, I think my father came and brought a treadmill for me.
Wow.
Then I could walk. Yeah, I could walk every day. Look here, I'll show you. It's here in my room. The treadmill is over here.
Wow.
Yeah, I have like a fitness center over here in my room, in my bedroom.
Wow.
So
Because
I work out a lot.
so this is
Yeah.
great. I didn't even know it so specific, but I've told you that we're going to try to come how far we can get with hypnosis, of
Yeah, yeah,
course.
of course.
And I always say, if you try nothing, nothing will happen, and you can try, of
Yeah,
course, at
of
least
course.
with another tool. And so this is what it did for you. This is
Yeah, of
very
course. Yeah,
powerful.
that's what I learned also. You know, the answer is always no until you ask.
This is
Until you
also
ask, the
true.
answer will always be no.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I've started to speak with you, and I've discovered that you also have a cousin, I believe, who also does
Yeah.
hypnosis, and she
Yeah.
does quantum hypnosis. I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. That is
and
a different. Yeah.
yes, also very powerful, I think. And
Hmm.
with her, I've
Yeah.
done the higher hypnosis with my higher self. So this is what I've.
Hmm.
We have a very interesting connection, I think.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, of course. Of
Yes,
course, you know what it is in life, and through astrology you can see that also. You know, you can see like um with certain people you have certain how you call that again, synastry. You have certain synastry. So then you can see already that you know each other from a previous life or something. You have dealt with it. You have dealt with each other already, and it's
I think
just
so
that.
too.
Yeah, it's just that like you, I don't know how long are you busy with all these esoteric things with hypnosis and stuff.
Uh, I've since I'm a bit more conscious, I've already always been interested in hypnosis. This is the funny thing. I remembered I was 12-year old, and I this is a very strange for a 12-year old to have interest in tarot and in hypnosis, but I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
have it on that time
yeah.
already. So very
Hmm.
early age I had it. Yes, this was very
And you know what is funny? Because I know that I sent you a message through Facebook like a
yes,
few years ago already. A few years ago already, because I saw you playing the basuri, the flute, and
fruit, yes.
for that I sent you a message that I would like to learn and this and that.
I
But we
remembered,
never,
yes.
yeah, we never connected that much, because me myself, I cannot talk about you, but I can talk about myself. Me, I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't. I wasn't that conscious yet because I was just drinking alcohol, smoking weed, and doing all these things. And so, yeah, I was not busy with this way of life. And since I was busy with this way of life, I met you again. Yeah.
Yeah, this is also what I'm saying. Everyone has a frequency, and
Hmm.
because if, for example, I don't do weed, I've never done weed, but
Yeah.
when you were at this level, I think we wouldn't have connected
Yeah,
because I'm
you
not.
can connect. You know, if you're on a
No,
different frequency, you cannot connect with each other. Yeah.
I think so too. I think this is also the truth. And can you tell us a bit about the coming year? Have you looked into the stars about what
Yeah,
does it
yeah,
say about
yeah.
coming year? Could you tell us a bit about it?
Upcoming year 2021, I don't want to talk that much because it's also a lot of political things, and I don't know what your audience, their opinion is, and this and that. But I'm telling you that since 21 December, 21 December, Saturn and Jupiter, they came close. They came
Yes, we
closer
know.
to each other. The last time it happened was like 800 years ago that they came that close. Yeah. The conjunction happens every 20 years, but they didn't come that close like 800 years ago. So this this conjunction and this closeness is going to open up people's mind, that it's going to bring truth in this world. It's going to shed light on things that were dark. So yeah, and that is going to expand in like 2021. All this election and this and that. I don't even want to say fraud. I think it's fraud, but I don't want to say that. But all these things, you know is going to come to light. There is light is going to be shed on all these things that were hidden and stuff. So yeah, what I would say is that get ready for next year, everybody, because this conjunction happened already this year in 2020 in like March or April, but then it was in Sagittarius. This time it happened in Capricorn. Capricorn is a sign from like governments and all these things, people in power. So now it's going to affect people in power. But when it was in Sagittarius, look at what happened in this world. A lot of these guys, the Hollywood, Bollywood stars, movie stars, music, this and that, all that dirty little secrets came up, about like rape and this and that, and a lot of people died because everybody who cannot come along is going to die. It's that easy. It's really that easy. And I see now also a lot of people die in this period of time, because you yourself, also that uh, our Earth, since 2012, our Earth is climbing in like frequencies, and uh, if you cannot come along, you're going away. Yeah,
I know.
it's
Yes.
easy. It's easy like that.
Yeah.
We can make it difficult. We can talk. We can discuss this and that, but it's easy. If you cannot come along, you're going to die.
I
It's
think so
like
too.
that.
Or perhaps not physically die, but you can also mentally die.
Yeah,
So
of
this,
course, and
of
that is going
course,
to happen with this all this uh, vaccines and stuff. It's going to make people mentally die.
I think so
It's
too.
so, yeah, it's easy. So it's easy to see that all the people that going to take the vaccine, yeah, they maybe they are not going to die mentally, what you said, but I mean physically, but mentally you're gone.
I
Yeah,
think so too. Yes, it will
yeah.
have a lot of impact on us. So, but it's funny that you say about this light on the world, because I've done a tarot reading for coming up year, and I
Mm-hmm.
also saw in the tarot there was the sun, and it will shine on the world. So what you
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
astrology, came also out in my tarot
Okay,
reading for
nice.
this
Yeah,
year. So
nice.
this interesting.
Yeah.
that you
Yeah,
mention
that's nice.
this.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
if people are interested in Vedic astrology, where can they find you?
I was busy this year with my page, Philo Soul. I still have Philo Soul on Facebook. I was making videos and stuff on the YouTube, but if people would like to ask me questions about astrology or this or that, they can all with me personally or go to Philo Soul. You know, it's not that I am busy this much with the company Philo Soul and this and that, but so that's why I say they can just connect to me personally. But yeah, soon, next year, this one of my how you say that, goede voornemens. One of my things for next year, what I want
Yeah.
to do, the good thing that I want to do next year is start again with Philosophy, with making my videos again about astrology, because I made videos that you can watch it also on the YouTube. It's called Astrologie, the basis. Yeah, I have like 3 videos over there where I explain the basis
The
from
basics.
the basics from astrology. Yeah, and yeah, I was planning to go to all the planets and all the signs and this and that, but yeah, some way I didn't feel like it anymore, so I didn't do it. Yeah.
So we'll wait for your tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially me, I'm always interested in, since I've met the Vedic astrology, I'm very, yeah, it gave me a lot more information about a lot of things. So I agree with you that this is a very complete kind of knowledge to
Yeah,
dive
yeah.
into, and it isn't so difficult as you think. So
No.
I'm going to ask you later on we speak a bit more, but for now I will thank you for the interview. I hope the connection stays till the end, and we will share this interview, of course, on the International Online Hypnosis Society. I will ask you to make MP3 for this one, and so I can also put it on iTunes and these kind of portals. So for now, thank you for the interview, and perhaps you have an end thing you want to say to people for about have you got something to say anymore, or a special thing you want to share with people? I think the connection is bad. Okay, well, then I see you later, and thank you for the interview, Mario. And perhaps we'll do another live again about astrology in a later time, perhaps. Thank you for now, and